always on the move. If you get in my way, you'll catch a 1 and 2. Got a clear view, penthouse vision mood. To the top, I'm gon' pop, you gon' see me soon. Of winning, living like I'm a millionaire. Got a vision, I'm willing to do anything to get there. Man, I'm driven and building something that people calling rare. Always prepared, I'll teach you when I get there. Taking lessons, it's a blessing. Only happy when progressing. I don't ever second guess it. Know your path, get obsessive. Have a mentor that's aggressive. Teach you things, have objectives. Changing lives from depressive all to something so impressive.
Yeah, we all have things standing in the way of our wildest dreams. You gotta tell them how it be. Move out the way or get buried underneath. I said move, bitch, get out of my way. Move, bitch, get out of my way. Move, bitch, get out of my way.
Move, bitch, out my motherfucking way.
Yeah, we all have things standing in the way of our wildest dreams. You gotta tell them how it be. Move out the way or get buried underneath. I said move, bitch, get out of my way.
Work so hard I'm off the grid, but you can find me in the zone getting after it. It takes work, you don't need to be talented. That's for people who are lazy, want it fast and quick. I got goals, they never get old in my soul. I'm on a roll, I'm going all in, never fold. I'm in control, the driver's seat is made of gold. I'll teach you how to do it one day when my story's told.
Yeah, we all have things standing in the way of our wildest dreams. You gotta tell them how it be. Move out the way or get buried underneath. I said move, bitch, get out of my way. Move.
You want us to leave heels on the ground? Yeah, good. So do I. So do I.
So if anybody wants to throw me some Instacash today, I appreciate it. Come on in for a little foreplay today, all right? You've not heard me talk about much about heels in the ground lately. I thought, well, after giving it lots of thought, I feel like I'm ready to speak on it publicly. How about that?
Of it. And then Vinnie Politan says, yes, I'll jump on board. And then they say, okay, well, then we have to do it kind of this way, but then you'll need this on top of it. There's a lot of opportunity out there. But if that was the only reason that you were my friend, well, that makes me feel a little... But to say that you think that that was the reason, no. I can't deliver what they need in that timely manner at this point in my life. And it is not a priority. Sorry, Mallory, if I prioritize the things in my life, like my mother, before your needs, you don't have anything going on in your life.
Did you know that she was bitching while she was here about soda? Saying that I didn't have soda? It's an actual refrigerator filled with tiny cans of Coca-Cola, Sprite, orange soda, root beer. We also have Clearly Canadian, Perrier. Had I known she was going to complain.
You know it's hard out here for a bill.
So if anybody wants to throw me some Instacash today, I appreciate it. Come on in for a little foreplay today, all right? You've not heard me talk about much about heels in the ground lately. I thought, well, after giving it lots of thought, I feel like I'm ready to speak on it publicly. How about that? So when I'm panhandling up here, sometimes people drop a few tips in it for me. But little by little, we're creeping up on 20,000 subscribers, people. One-Eyed Flo, thank you, One-Eyed Flo, for putting a little color on the board for this little foreplay session. I appreciate it, people. I will not disappoint today, right? I'm not disappointed. I'm gonna be upfront, real and honest, and listen, hang in there, tune in, let me just, why I'm not, why I'm not no longer a part of the whole Heels on the Ground cast and crew, right? First of all, put it in the side chat if you've ever heard of Heels in the Ground before. If I'm going to talk about it, no sense talking about it if nobody's in here has ever heard about it. All right, so there's a lot of twos. All right, I just don't know who is part of it anymore. Well, I believe who's left is Molly Golightly and BullHorn Betty. Officially. Now, there's others that have left the ranks, but did not want to come out publicly and say so for their own personal reasons. Hey, whatever. In private, they left. In public, they let's not tell anyone. Okay, that's fine. So there's that. Everybody comes to their own decisions. Me, I'd rather let people know what the score is. As far as people on my channel, I feel like my Howies deserve that. Well, Olivia left. Olivia was pretty vocal about her departure. I mean, in her own way, right? She just wanted to go do her own thing because she wanted that YouTube plaque with the 100,000 subscribers, and she thought after that interview she did with her and BullHorn Betty, where she was, basically got all the credit and she got a nice little push and followers off that. And once that happened to her, she just decided, listen, I don't need anybody here. I can do me all by myself. That's the nuts and bolts of it. And lo and behold, she just got that plaque. They just sent her that plaque for exceeding 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. So that's quite an accomplishment, people. It's cute. It's a nice accessory. I've never put much into subscribership because listen, just subscribers, the count never really impressed me much. Right? Even though as a YouTuber, I have to set my goals. But my goals is views. It's always been about views.
Right? Even though as a YouTuber, I have to set my goals. But my goals is views. It's always been about views.
That's why I'm most proud of my channel. Not the amount of subscribers that I have on my channel, but the amount of views I have on my channel. That is what I'm very proud of. Here at the House of Williams, because I've got a huge plethora of content, and this is only this one channel. A good half of it is probably still what I call in the vault that I don't have in public. A lot of them are live streams with hours and hours of footage. My infamous two reels full, we'll call it, of beach house footage. Listen, which garnered so many views in itself back in 2019 because it was the #1 content of the year. Listen, I've got that on lockdown in the vault. So there's so much that I have in vault that aren't even showing in my public views. So, what I have now, I've got just about a million views on. And that's just what I'm showing publicly. If I released my entire catalog, I'd be over 2 million views. Just on this channel. Plus, I have the other channel, again, in the same situation with so much of the content locked down. So I've got a lot of views on my channel. I wish it would be nice. I think it would be nice if YouTube would give away accessory plaques for the amount of views you get. Because at the end of the day, that's what really matters. It's your views and your channel interaction. YouTube, honestly, they don't care too much about subscribership. You're not going to get too many points from YouTube in the algorithm based on your subscribership. It is. Olivia has posted much, has posted much since she did the one interview. Are you saying has not posted much? Probably is what you're trying to say. That's her channel. I don't really follow Olivia. I didn't know much about Olivia, to be honest with her. I met her really one good solid time, and that's when we went as a group, heels on the ground, to the St. Pete area. And we all did we all were working on a project there together. And listen, that's the most time I got to spend with her. And even that wasn't much. We didn't have really any one-on-one time, that's for sure. And a good part of that time she was missing. She just vanished in the thin air. In a relatively small apartment. She vacated, and it was about 30 to 45 minutes. She was just gone. Nobody knew where she was. So there's that. I don't have, she just doesn't move my needle, right? I find her personality to be a little on the bland side.
Hurry up, people mouth.
But somebody like me, here's the thing. I don't spend my time watching a lot of other creators, let's be honest, because I am a creator. My business on YouTube is to create, right? My business in the YouTube universe is to make people happy, bring people joy, piss people off, right? That's
Make people happy, bring people joy, piss people off, right? That's
it. That's what I'm busy doing on YouTube. And I don't need Olivia for that. I don't need heels in the ground for that. I don't need anybody for that. In fact, because I'm a master of doing all that all on my own. I really am. And it's nice to work hand in hand with other creators. Not gonna lie, it's nice. But sometimes you don't feel. Listen, in a case like this, I personally didn't feel. I didn't feel that anyone in that group truly felt that I had anything to offer that group. I was not convinced of that. And at the end of the day, that's what it comes down to. You have to feel convinced that you're a meaningful member of a group. And if you're not, then what the hell are you doing there? As nice as the ladies are, as nice as everybody was involved in it, and we had some good times in there. I had some good moments of camaraderie in there. Thank you, Justin. I love Justin. $10. Thank you. But at the end of the day, you can't always collaborate together because you're often not on the same page, right? BullHorn Betty was cool to me. Our differences is what made it interesting. A lot of people were like, how can you defend BullHorn Betty? How can you not go after BullHorn Betty? How can you be on a team with BullHorn Betty? Because quite often I do find our differences compelling. It's compelling television, YouTube television. It's interesting. People will engage more.
So what you're saying is it's fake as fuck.
And it's not a personal thing for me. The business is YouTube. YouTube is business, right?
The business is YouTube. YouTube is business, right?
When someone drags your name around, even when you're not officially one of them, hold on, it is time to leave. Love you, Mallory. Yeah, I agree. You can't be on a panel where people aren't rising to either, be hand in hand with you. Listen, I'm the kind of person, I'm the kind of team player. If I'm on a team with you, I'm a ride or die person while I'm on that team. And that means if I need to stand side by side with you, or if you're taking some fire or something, listen, I'm going to stand with you, right?
Even when they act like a total piece of shit asshole?
Within reason, right? But for the most part, this is a team. Listen, they celebrate together, they take the accolades together, and they take the heat together. And individually, when people are gunning for each and every one of us, right? You know that. We're all being gunned for, right?
But you do it to yourselves.
So when I see one of my teammates being gunned for, but then I see a teammate, just dead silence when I'm being gunned for, that says a lot. Silence is very telling. It just tells a lot. And it's like, but we play the game different. My thing is, this is what you get when you get me on your team. You're going to get a heavy hitter. You're going to get somebody that's truly got your side and got your back from all angles. Listen, and then in private, I'm going to tell you where you went wrong. I'm going to tell you about yourself, right? I'm going to say, don't put me in this position continuously. Please watch your language. Don't do this to me. For example, if I'm telling a bunch of people, calling them transphobes, right? For their language that's being used my way, right? Please don't be a team member of mine and sit there and talk about me being a man, or you being a man because I have a dick and you want a dick, and lead people have to figure out what the hell that means, right? And that's just, everybody in side chat just sits there, because nobody knows what to do when they hear shit like that come out of their mouth. But that puts me in a pickle. That puts me in a position of, all right, what's this going to do to me? You got to know what this is going to do to me. This is going to line me up to wear the hypocrite hat, because I got somebody on my own team talking about my dick and being a man because I'm trans and hee hee ha ha. And it's like, wait a minute, people. Wait a minute. I can only play so far of, listen, it is horrible. But, things like this took place. And it's like, I don't get it. We don't listen. This is not an assault on anyone on that team. These are just examples of the behavior that I as a team member would not be doing to my other team members. I just wouldn't. Right? I would not show up to your side chat for like some of them. I wouldn't go into a side chat and suddenly out of the blue find myself unwrenched. Well, you're wrenched in mine, right?
I want my wrench.
You're all wrenched up in mine because it's a courtesy. Not because I believe you need to wrench people over the head here, because it says to me that you're worthy of having a wrench. It says to me that you're a valid creator in this, and I see you as that in this area. I see you as such. So when people come in and you come in, I want people to see that you have a wrench. It's a respect thing.
I want my wrench.
And then I hop in your chat to say hello, and I'm sitting there in my blue dress. I don't have a blue dress. And I'm just tired of going in and out of people's chats, wondering if I'm going to have a wrench or not, wondering if I'm going to be treated like a second or third class citizen. And I feel like in my mind, I can do business all by myself, right? I can do business by myself. I don't need to team up with people who are constantly going to directly or indirectly make me feel that I'm not enough, or I don't have enough to bring to the table. Or if I am bringing heat to the table, listen, and people are asking for more. We want more of this person and this person together. You guys are great together. More. What does that tell me? That tells me we need to deliver more to these people. They can't get enough of us together. But then when one person says, well, listen, I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to do the opposite. No offense. I love you, Justin. Justin, I love you. I love you, and you know it. But no offense. More. More of Molly and Mallory, Molly and Mallory, Molly and Mallory. More of Molly and Mallory, Molly and Mallory, Molly and Mallory.
Yeah, somehow I must have missed that.
Jesus, they couldn't get enough of us when I went to Hershey. Couldn't get enough of us. More of Molly and Mallory, Molly and Mallory, Molly and Mallory. But the first inclination is to say, Justin, come on, Justin, let's do this, Justin. Justin, let me on your channel, Justin. You do like the opposite. This is me talking real. When you have an audience thirsting for two people to do something together, it makes sense to give them what they want. Move mountains.
I don't know, Mal. I wasn't there, but I'm kind of wondering if maybe she has a life outside of YouTube, and that her whole life isn't just YouTube. Although I thought it was. Hard to say. I wasn't there.
Make phone calls. Plan your next adventure together. Do you understand what I'm saying, people? Plan your next adventure. This is business. This is content. You don't do the opposite. Why? Because what? Too much attention? Not enough attention on one person versus the other? What is it? Not sharing the spotlight. What is it? Really? Because I'm telling you what, they couldn't get enough of it. And that's like, you can hear me on that little trip to Hershey. How many times did I say, my God, they love us together, girl. They love us together. They love us together. They can't get enough.
As I'm watching and reviewing this, I feel bad saying it, but the difference here is, PayPal Mal, is that she doesn't need you. She doesn't need you for content, for numbers, for money, whereas I think that she brought your numbers up, so there's the difference, unfortunately. It sucks to be you.
I do business differently than other people. And that's not nothing bad against anybody else's channel. I just do different. I do my business differently. I conduct myself differently. Now, people say you two sat together and you weren't getting any views, any money, for God's sake. They were throwing money at us, super chats, left and right. The whole time I was there. To the point where I could give money away to other smaller channels here who needed a little help out, right? They're throwing money.
The word we're looking for here is could. But did you, Mal? Did you give money to anyone else, PayPal Mal? Maybe you did. I don't know. I wasn't there. It just doesn't seem like something you would do. But I could be wrong.
I mean, tell me where is it to do the opposite? How is it that we're not planning a trip to LA together? Or tell me why we're not. What? I don't understand this. You know, and then it just gets quieter and quieter, conveniently quieter and quieter. You know. And you got the whole heels in the ground thing. Come on, people. Listen, you all have to know where you either want me on a team, you can handle me, because the bottom line is, if we collaborate, I don't care who you are. I don't care who you are. If we collaborate, you have to accept the fact that I'm a lot. The audience will eat me up. The camera will swallow me. Every bit of it. And it wants more. And I don't mind sharing that with another entertainer who is just as magnetic to the camera, or just as vocal in her own right, or I don't mind sharing any of that. If we can make money on it, if we can link arms and we can entertain the masses just by being us, a dynamic duo. But instead, is free available. Cecil? Let's see, I don't know. Who should I be? Whose panel should I go on tonight? Edna, are you out there? No. Edna, Barbara Streisand, are you available? Barbara, Babs. People, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, listen, I can do business by myself. I doesn't mean we're not friends. Listen.
I don't think Molly wants to be friends anymore.
You can still love people, and so I just don't care to do business that way anymore. I don't do business. Because my Howies deserve better, right? I'm telling you what, my Howies throw a lot of damn money my way.
That's why they call you PayPal Mal.
To the point my haters go rabid, right? They throw a lot of money my way. I've got major support over here from my Howies. That's why I want to collaborate with other people. That's why I want to take them on journeys, because my Howies deserve that. They do, but I've got to do it with the people that when they see me coming in the room or jumping on panel with them, they realize that I am just as much an asset as Cecil, Edna, Fred, Robert, or anybody else. And you've got to convince me of that. And if you don't take time to convince me of that, or feel I'm worthy of convincing of that, then listen, that's a you problem, not me problem, because I will move, I will just, listen, I'll move right on down. So this whole thing of, listen, heels in the ground, that's what we're going to talk about today. Without going into it, because I hold confidences, we were working on a project together. And, we were hoping something might pan out, and so far it's not panned out, which I'm fine with. I was the one, listen, don't worry, we're not going to be in any worse position if it doesn't pan out. Ladies, we're still us. So, that's me, trying to pull people over the finish line and, just always throwing up the positive. So listen, it's okay. If they don't pan out, whatever. But, at this point, it's ridiculous for me to think that I have anything to offer heels in the ground. Because here's the thing. I don't need heels in the ground to take my ass up there and pay one more visit or any visit to Tennessee, the state of Tennessee. Right? This time, if I wanted to go to Rogersville, I could do that very well on my own. I've invited people, maybe wishy-washy, don't get it. Listen, then don't go with me. Right? Don't go with me. I'll go by myself because I'm fully capable. My people fund me to do these trips. So what I won't do is sit around and wait for heels in the ground to magically invite me somewhere or to make me part of things. Let alone ask my opinion. What should we do? Where should we go? What battle listen, are you kidding me? Nobody's going to ask me anything. Nobody values my opinion in that way. You're lucky if you're even invited, Miss Williams. You'll be lucky if you don't turn on your camera and just see two members of Heels in the Ground somewhere in Pennsylvania doing their Heels in the Ground work, and you didn't even get an invitation to the ball, right? Either there's that. Why not 3? Would 3 have just been too much? The 3 I'll do, I'll just go to Memphis. I'll just go to Memphis and do my own content. That's what I did. I took my ass to Memphis. Anybody remember how that worked out? Put a 1 in the side chat if anybody can remember how Memphis worked out when I took my ass to Memphis, right? Well, the other 2 Heels in the Ground members were doing their thing up there in Pennsylvania. But that's fine. Thank you for the $25, my love. Thank you. Right? I went and I made the #1 content that is of 2023. It will not be outdone. Love it or hate it, makes you sick. Listen, put it aside. That content will not be outdone for the year 2023. The award goes to House of Williams. It had everything. Everything. People. But see, that's what would I probably have rather been part of a team and somewhere off with the girls? Truth be told? Yes. But I didn't get the invitation. I didn't get the invite. Not for nothing. But I was still thrilled to go to Pennsylvania, Hershey, Pennsylvania, on a pleasure trip, right? A YouTube / working pleasure trip that had nothing to do with Heels in the Ground. Bear in mind, I paid my own way. Right? I paid for my own damn ticket. So anybody out there thinking that I was catered to or brought up there, I bought my own ticket, people. Patty, she got a nice paid for trip up there. That's great. That's great. Right? I paid my own shit. You are better off without them. It's not even that I want to take that tone with somebody. The question is, are they better off without me? That's the question. And I think not. I think it's a mistake. I think it's a mistake the way that I have been just minimized within that group. And just kind of, got the writing on the wall without even getting a separation letter. Well, you're no longer needed. this project didn't really work out that we're working on. If that project worked out, we would have tolerated you because, well, obviously, but since that didn't work out, we don't really have any further use for you, Miss Williams. I think that's the truth of it. I just think that's the truth of it. Gina says she bought us dinner and blessed me. Listen, I pay my own way. I pay my own way. Despite what haters want to think out there, I don't go anywhere empty-handed. I don't go anywhere broke. I might be the biggest broke bitch on YouTube, but I don't travel broke. If I'm going to go somewhere, I've got money to stay. If I've got money, if knowing my mouth, if somebody gets pissed at me and puts me to the curb, I've got money to call myself an Uber and put myself up into a decent hotel and continue the show right where I'm at until my flight is ready to take off. Being a free agent comes with its privileges. And you're not sitting around waiting for other people's invitations to include you. What story? Well, as a team, should we not all be covering all these stories together? Do we really have to sit there and dole out who can cover what, or these innuendos of, well, this is my story, and go find yourself something else to bring in your views? Well, if my thing is, if this is heels on the ground related, if this is heels on the ground genre, should we not all be over this goddamn story like flies on, right? Should we not all be on it, covering it every which way we can? But it just does seem like there's a lot of self-serving, which is fine. Be self-serving, right? Rely on your individual talent and camera FaceTime as opposed to thinking, listen, I'm a lot. I'm great on camera, but I'll tell you what. See, I can say that. I'll tell you what. When you put me around the right people who are also good on camera, it's only going to be better for everybody. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you think you got to offer. It's only going to be better. And if that's your thing, oh, I don't want it to be better because I'm enough. Then go be enough on your own. Go be enough in front of the camera. Do whatever you have to do on the camera. Right? And I will go be enough on my own and I'll do my thing. That's it. I don't need to be part of the group. Now, I can still love on you. I can still send you virtual kisses and hugs and, tell you how fabulous you are. But listen, we just won't be sharing any projects together. Because, truthfully, I don't think you can handle it. You've not shown me that it's something you're interested in. Neither one of them ladies. Neither one of those ladies. I'm not singling anybody out, including Olivia. All of them. Neither one of them showed me that they thought that they would be better as a group with me, right, than without me. Take her or leave her. Who's she, right? Honey, I'm a lot. Right? Thank you for adding a little bit more cash. Thank you, my love. Right into the April's paycheck. We're not targeting anybody. This doesn't mean, I'm taking so-and-so sides. There you go, acting juvenile. There's no war here. There's no sides to have to take. Right? Love is love. Everybody, family loves each other. Family has spats. YouTubers can get along and like each other and have a good time together and still have disagreements. And they can still feel like, listen, I think you could have did me a little bit better. Not for nothing. Think you could have did me a little bit better.
All the greens, yes. Okay, something very unfortunate, very shocking, kind of polarizing just happened to me. I was absolutely floored, taken back. Mallory posted a very disheartening. I'm not even going to show my face. Kind of took me back. I just had to check and see if she had a wrench on my channel. I don't think that was me that took her wrench away. She's got one. I just heard her say that she paid her way to Hershey and that BullHorn Betty didn't pay her way. No, BullHorn Betty paid her way to get here. I didn't pay for that. I don't have money to pay for that. Whoa. I wasn't ready for that. No, I'm not okay. No, I'm not ready for fucking videos like this. Come on. We didn't leave Mallory out. You can't just call up Mallory. She never picks up the phone. Not leaving out Mallory. Justin and I don't even have the money to go out there to see that Lori Vallow. We don't even have money to go down to fucking Summer Wells. Plus, there's nothing to go down there for. I'm not even going down there for Summer fucking Wells.
Stop with the F-bombs in Summer's name. Please.
I don't have the fucking money. My mother's fucking dying. I haven't done any true crime. Where can I find the money to go anywhere? I'm sorry that she felt that way. I can't do it.
I'm sorry. I didn't know that I was hurting people because I got so much shit on my plate. I didn't think anyone was gonna take it personally. I'm sorry, but I can't do it. I can't take trips to fucking true crime trips right now. It's just out of my fucking budget. No, Mallory made a video and it was called "Why I Left Heels on the Ground," and she's kind of like digging into me, like I left her out or something, and why she left heels on the ground, like I've been leaving her out, and like me and Justin are like not inviting her to places, but I don't have money to go out to the Lori Vallow trial. I don't have things, and it just got my mother. I can't be doing shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I can't be gone. I can't be. I can't handle all this. No, I'm upset because she fucking stuck it right to me. I'm like, she fucking just. She didn't even call me. It's like this big fucking misunderstanding, as if like we abandoned her or something like that. It's not even it. Just I didn't even understand what she's talking about. She's like, took my wrench away, and I looked. I was like, the wrench is right there. I'm not even sure if it was completely directed at me. It just doesn't make fucking sense. And then just fucking. No matter what I fucking do, I can't fucking win. I can't fucking win with any of these fucking people. You know, I fucking invite these people into my fucking home, and this is how I get fucking treated. Nothing's fucking good enough. Nothing I fucking do is good enough. Nothing. This is fucking unreal. Fucking just jab a fucking knife into me right when I'm on the fucking bottom. Whatever, man. She wants to fucking walk away, then fine. I mean, I've done a lot for fucking her. I've done a lot, and I never asked for anything. I've done a lot for her. I've given a lot to her, and this is how she treats me. She couldn't even pick up the phone and call, and that's what fucking hurts.
But this is not a person that you need.
I like her though. She's my friend. It's not about needing anyone.
Well, this person obviously is not a very good friend.
I gave a lot to her. I did a lot for her. I really fucking did, and that just fucking makes it a lot worse. Because it genuinely came from my fucking heart, because I fucking believed in her. And I really enjoyed her. It's like you can't fucking trust anybody. You can't trust anybody. You want to fucking leave heels on the ground? Yeah, good. So do I. So do I. Do I get to make an exit fucking video of why I left heels on the ground? Do I get a fucking choice?
What? Yes?
You got chicken flamingo today? I don't even know what chicken flamingo is. I'm all right. I was upset earlier. Of course, you guys all know by now what Mallory fucking pulled today, which was completely fucking classless, completely unfair, a lot of it was not true. Just fucking downright fucking not cool. But a lot of people are saying, asking me, you know, seems like such a misunderstanding. Hope you guys can talk it out. I'm not willing to do that. If that makes me an asshole, so be it. But I'm not willing to do that. Anyone that wants to come at me and hurt me
in this stage of my life, at this point in my life, especially people that I consider friends, are definitely not friends. People that want to take aim at me at the hardest time in my life. I think God's trying to give me a very good, fair warning to fucking stay away from that person. I think a person like that is actually very dangerous to have in my life. I don't think that I need another sign that that person is not a good person. And that I don't need that type of person around me, especially if they're going to lie. And especially if they're going to be that fucking petty. Everybody saw what they saw today. A lot of people's mouths dropped today. Well, including mine.
I'm not sure what's worse, the chewing or the scraping of the knife and fork on the plate. drives me crazy.
Yeah. Remember, believe who they are when they try to show you who they are. No reason that she couldn't have picked up the phone. And when I didn't pick up the phone a week ago, you feel like she's jealous of you? Jealous of what? So I didn't be jealous.
I mean, this woman is not a good person. And that I don't need that type of person around me, especially if they're going to lie. And especially if they're going to be that fucking petty. Everybody saw what they saw today. So I'm going to be jealous of. I mean, this woman she expected to be fucking waited on. I mean, this woman she expected to be fucking waited on, hand and fucking foot. Nothing was good enough for her. Nothing was done as far as this project we worked on in a timely manner for her. I had a lot of people to answer to. A lot of big, successful people. And I simply could not deliver what I needed to deliver. I do not possess a lot of the footage that they needed, nor could I edit it shorter and shorter and shorter. And then to say, well, we need this on top of it. And then Vinnie Politan says, yes, I'll jump on board. And then they say, okay, well, then we have to do it kind of this way, but then you'll need this on top of it. You know, there's a lot of opportunity out there. But if that, you know, there's a lot of opportunity out there. But if that was the only reason that you were my friend, well, that makes me feel a little. But to say that you think that was the reason, no. I can't deliver what they need in that timely manner at this point in my life. And it is not a priority. And I'm sorry, Mallory, if I prioritize the things in my life, like my mother, before your needs, that should not have been a priority in your life. You don't have anything going on in your life.
This should have been something to fall back on, not something that was you were holding on to dear life. I was never expecting you to bring it up, and nor should you have ever brought it up. I was never expecting you to bring it up, and nor should you have ever brought it up. You were never supposed to bring it up. If I needed to put this shit on the back burner, I think that you should have been able to understand that. I can barely think straight. Much less think about anything that they need or find this, that, and the other thing. Nor can we ever get the three of us in one fucking place. Okay? And another thing, heels on the ground. You are not a true crime channel. You're not. Nor have you ever put any content out that would put you on any sort of pillar of true crime.
100% in agreement with that.
If anything, you have been making jokes and making a mockery of a lot of these topics.
I really wish you had mentioned that sooner.
Which have been very hurtful to a lot of people. And to say that we did not value you is wrong. That we didn't feel that you had nothing to add. We didn't feel that, or we would not have included you from the very beginning. It's not like we needed someone at the very end and said, well, let's ask Mallory. That's not how it happened. It's called Heels on the Ground.
It's called Heels on the Ground.
No one's getting to me. All I'm doing is saying that, you know, a lot of people can be cutthroat, but when it comes down to having people in your home and when you're giving support, and I'm talking massive support, and that's all I've ever given to Mallory. Nothing but support. I've given nothing but massive support to her. And that's the way she treats me, is you don't forget something like that. It's very hurtful. You don't forget when somebody you become friends with and having your house the way that I had her here in front of my son. You don't forget someone like her when she does something like that to you. That was really fucking hurtful. That was a low down fucking blow. My husband, he is fucking done. He was like, I don't want her ever in my fucking house, ever. And he was dead fucking serious. He's like, I don't even know how that could fucking happen. She wanted to be fucking catered to. I didn't even know about the sodas. Did you know it took me to go on Laura's? Thank you so much, Cork. I went on Laura's panel. Did you know that she was bitching while she was here about soda? Saying that I didn't have soda? What the fuck are you talking about? There's a full fucking bar back there. There's an actual refrigerator filled with tiny cans of Coca-Cola, Sprite, orange soda, root beer, some other shit. We also have Clearly Canadian, Perrier, bottled water, Fiji fucking water. What else could I possibly... Listen, I had the powdered creamer for her Starbucks fucking coffee. Nothing was fucking good enough. Had I known she was going to complain. I had no idea. No fucking idea that she was going to complain. I'm not open to speaking to her again. I took her wrenches away. I never want to be on another live with her again. I don't think that I can ever forgive her for what she's done to me. Mainly because of the timing. I think that if she would have called me, and I'm not talking about last week, she called me on the 7th. This is my, you know what my husband said?
Cannot handle that noise.
Opportunity. He goes, right. He goes, and it was his choice to do that. He goes, am I upset that out of the blue, you're taking a day to rest? And out of the blue, someone that you considered a friend and flew to stay the weekend, and you said you guys had this best time, and I went out of my way to make sure that she was comfortable, that she had a ride to the airport, that she had a ride and wasn't stuck, and I was driving them all over. He goes, I have a choice. I could say, fuck it. I'm just going to be a fucking jerk because all these people are going to fucking eventually screw me, my son, and my wife over. So I'm just going to be a fucking jerk because, well, me and my wife and my son are just good fucking people. We're going to completely be targeted and fucked over and over again. Or are we going to let it tarnish the good people we are and say this isn't us? He goes, no. He goes, I'm not going to let that tarnish the good person that I am. He goes, but I don't want her back in my house. You were in shock, huh? You weren't in more shock than I was. It doesn't hurt as bad when it's not happening to you. It hurts a little more when it's happening to you. Watch that video. Because you want to know something? When Laura played it on her channel, when I heard it a second time, all I heard was coming out of Mallory's mouth is, it's all about me. It's all about me. It's all about me. And we need to stay together in order to make money. I'm a business person. And we were doing great, making money. And people were saying in her chat, Molly's jealous. Listen, people, I'm always going to make more money than Mallory. I'm always going to make more than her. By default, I'm always going to make more than her. But also, it's not a good idea to blast all that shit. That shit should kind of be done in private. Your audience that's watching you should know that they have more value to you than just their wallets and their purses. And I think that is what, in the end, is going to damage Mallory and ruin Mallory's channel. She doesn't value the people that are in that side chat. And I think that that's terrible. And I think that it's terrible that every time she turns on that fucking YouTube, she expects it. She expects to walk away with a certain amount of money, or she gets fucking mad. It's called a blessing. A tip is a blessing. It's a blessing.
No, no. And I'm not going to put that on her. She doesn't know my mother. She doesn't know my mother to be. I don't expect anybody here to care about my mother. It's my mother. Her mother's healthy as a horse. She lives with her mother. So all the money she gets is gravy, okay? She's like, oh, well, I have an expense. I got to buy cat food for all the stray cats. Oh, really? I wish that was my only expense. I wish. Because giving my mom, handing over every month $2,000 out of my YouTube money for her co-pays, whatever else she fucking needs, on top of the bills on whatever they charge on my credit card, yeah, it's lighting a fucking fire under my ass. I know I didn't deserve it. I thought that was a horrible way to treat a fucking friend. I know there's a lot of people praying for my mother and my stepfather tell me every time I go over there, please thank the people that watch your YouTube channel. Thank you for the prayers. Thank you for the prayers. My mom sometimes pops in today, and my husband came into the room and he knew I was resting. And then when this shit came, I got a message from Justin, and he was like, "Oh my God, bitch, are you watching Mallory? You may want to put on Mallory." And when I did, I was like, "You've got to be kidding me! What the fuck?" No, I didn't think that she thought she was the boss. I thought it was cool that she was sitting in the chair and, you know, feeling like, you know, what it was like to stream from my dining room. I thought she thought it was cool, and I enjoyed watching her do it. But the way that I see it now, I didn't know she was bitching that I didn't have soda. I mean, what is she talking about? I didn't have soda. There's a fucking separate refrigerator filled with fucking soda. Yeah, it's to think of all the people that have stayed at my house, BullHorn Betty is still standing. Go figure. I don't know what she said. I left a comment on her video the other day. I haven't had a chance to watch a lot of her stuff. I've been at my mom's house, and she said it herself. I'm a creator. I don't have time to watch everybody's. Neither do I. And if I did have time, I watched her, and I watched that clip channel that clips all the Michelle debate shit.
Molly, how come you're not watching Justin? Huh, interesting.
You hate that we're all going to come across people that have ulterior motives, and we're all going to think that some people are good, and we're going to stick up for them, and we're going to laugh with them. And then one day, boom, that's it. They're going to change their fucking underwear, and it's going to be different. And it's going to suck, and it's going to hurt, and we're going to wind up. Listen. I have to tell people this all the time when I do my life coaching sessions. We're going to wonder why they walked out of that fucking door when we didn't want them to walk out that fucking door, but we have to let them go for our own good. It's just like with any bad relationship. Sometimes we don't know why people want to break up with us. We're like, what's the matter? I thought I did everything right. Let them fucking go and do not chase them. Let them fucking go. They wanted to leave. Obviously, she wanted to leave because if she didn't, she would have picked up this fucking phone and fucking called. But she didn't. Did she? Now, she can go join all the junkie and all the roach channels that hate Molly Golightly. Go ahead. Now she can go join them and talk about what a big fucking piece of shit I am. Go ahead. Oh, Molly did this. What did I do? She gave no warning as to her feelings first. Not a one. I understand why there was anger about the trans thing because I just saw someone call her him in these comments. Don't start with the trans shit. Don't start. We've always something that clearly the rest of us don't say. Mallory said something that stuck out to me. And I heard it when Laura played the video. She said she had the best content of 2023. And that was her walking into St. Jude and getting stopped by security. She was wrong by doing that.
Well, you didn't seem to have a problem with it when she did it, and while you were actually reviewing the video, you didn't have a problem then. And that's the hypocrisy that I can't stand on here. I don't get it. When people fall out, then they want to have problems. No. It was wrong then, and it's wrong now. And you should have said something then, in my opinion.
By doing that. It's not something to be proud of. Yeah, they were dicks. But we're still in March. Also, the complaining about how we're not taking her here and we're not taking her there, there's nowhere to fucking go. Mallory, there is nothing going on with Summer fucking Wells. And I hate to...
Stop calling Summer that. Her name is Summer Moon Utah Wells. Feel free to show her picture every once in a while and give a description. And tell people to call 1-800-TBI-FIND.
And I hate to break this to you, but if you think that you're going to go to Beach Creek for Summer Wells, now I know that she is the biggest cash cow on fucking YouTube. If you think that you're going to Dawn and Candace's house, when you get up to that fucking hill, you can't stream live. The whole area of Beach Creek, there's no bars. There's no bars. You can't even call 911 if they shot you. I don't have the money to be going out there. Also, there's no reason to. Nothing's happening with the Summer Wells case. Nothing. She's a broken slot machine, I know. I know she pays really fucking well.
She's a broken slot machine, I know. I know she pays really fucking well.
I know that you would love to be out there streaming. Yeah, I'm outside the Wells. I know that you would love to be outside Dawn. It's just not going to happen. I'm not going back, no. No, it wasn't me with the wrench. That wasn't me. She was talking about BullHorn Betty. She had both of her wrenches on my channel. I checked. There's no cell phone service on Ben Hill Road at all. Even when you're in that whole area, no bars at all. You can't even call 911 as you're driving away. She said you took her wrench. I took her wrench tonight. Yes, I took it tonight. She never said that I took her wrench this afternoon. She never said that because she had them today. Do not put words in her mouth. She did not say that I took her wrench. Do not say that because that is not what she said. She had wrenches on both channels. There's no reason that I would have taken them. There's no reason. Why would I have taken her wrenches? I didn't have a problem with her. BullHorn Betty must have taken her wrenches. She had them. Because after I heard her bullshit and I came down here, because when I came down here, the first thing I fucking did, only I can take a wrench away. No, I'm not working out. Nothing. No. She doesn't get another chance to fucking stab me in the back. No, thank you. Friends don't do that. She's too fucking sneaky. No way. I'll never trust her again. No way. She's just like Tiffany Marie. She's just like Tiffany Marie. No.
Molly, you sure do fall out with a lot of people. Just something I've noticed. Not sure if there's anything to it, but you know, just something I've noticed.
But she loves Justin. She loves Justin. I'm not forgiving her. No way. I want nothing to do with her. That was an evil fucking thing she did. That was sneaky. It was snaky. I don't like it. I didn't see it coming either, Joan. Why did she say the only people in heels on the ground left is Molly and BullHorn Betty? Dude, it's just a name. Well, I guess it's true. Who cares? Who fucking cares? But guess what? One day, something's gonna fucking happen. One day, something's gonna fucking happen, and we're all gonna meet in one big fucking place. It's gonna be fucking me, Justin, Betty, Jonathan Lee Riches, Dolly. It's gonna be a whole bunch of fucking, it's all gonna be a whole bunch of fuck shit in one fucking place. And hopefully, well, most likely, we'll all be fighting for the same fucking victim. We'll all be fighting for justice for the same fucking victim. And I hope that never happens. But inevitably, it will. It'll be all those OGs. You'll see. Hopefully, it'll never happen. It seems like every time you buy someone a beautiful pair of sunglasses, they turn on you. Oh, well, I still got Justin. Yeah, Tiffany and Mallory took those sunglasses and ran. It's not everybody. It's not everybody. Yeah, you can say that. But guess what? Justin got the best ones. Because guess what? Tiffany and company are low level. Gucci, I don't like Gucci. Tom Ford, way up here. Am I still cool with Dolly? I don't know. Is he still giving blowjobs to freaking Don Wells? Hey, Scorpio.
I don't think she cares. I don't think she cares because all she displayed is how selfish she was. But then again, I've seen it before.
Listen, she went her own way in Georgia. She only really showed up, I think, once, I'm going to say, kind of once, outside of, Justin, did she show up one time for Quinn Simon?
Go lightly money. Go lightly money, right? Thank God I have go lightly money. I can take care of my mother. You're right. She did nothing in Georgia. I remember that. We all went and met up with hooligans. She didn't come with us.
We've got quite the lineup for you, so prepare yourself. Maybe she left after she saw what you guys were doing down there, screaming at the house, bothering neighbors. I mean, there was a lady on hospice who you guys drove right out of there, and she then could not die peacefully at home. She had to go to a hospital instead, a hospital setting. There was also a young boy with autism, and you guys were bothering him, and his parents couldn't get him settled due to all your screaming. So maybe she left because she couldn't deal with all of your BS down there. It's understandable. It was disgusting. And you call yourself professional. That's sad. That's not how you spell Quentin, by the way.
To the BullHorn Betty shit show, lady.
To the BullHorn Betty shit show, lady.
Come to the road. Come to the road. Come to the road. One leg and I'll beat your ass, bitch. One fucking leg and you can get it.
No.
One leg. One leg.
No, you're gonna get arrested.
They had nothing to do with their son's choices. Remember that. Nothing to
I think she said that she was going to go sightseeing. And, yeah, it's not my business, though. So I invited her to your home, and she did this. Well, she won't come back. I actually was going to ask her, you know what? I wanted to come down to Orlando. I wanted to go to that space. I wanted to go up in space to that space restaurant bar in Epcot. Oh, my God. No. She actually bit my head off about the true crime, about the baby. She sent me an email, bit my head off, or a text message. How dare you say, because blah, blah, blah. Because it was about Quentin Simon. She bit my head off. I was like, because I never knew how to do true crime. She was like, I've been making videos on this baby, blah, blah, blah. Didn't listen, when we were doing Cash Gurnin, she was stepping aside. She was like, oh, they were all talking about this baby. That's so depressing. I remember it like it was yesterday. It was a couple years ago. I remember it like it was yesterday. She wanted nothing to do with it.
I remember when you wanted nothing to do with monetizing videos that included death, or anything to do with death. Remember that? That was interesting. Now look at ya.
Person, you know what? You're disgusting. Plunger, whoever the fuck you are, you're disgusting. You're disgusting. I think everybody should be reporting your ass and have those videos taken down. And if I find out you're monetizing that shit, then you know what? You're going straight to hell. Because you don't monetize shit where people are being abused, where people are being, I mean, that's just awful, okay? I don't monetize anything with people dying, okay? Death, anything, okay? I don't. But you know what? If that's your fucking thing, I don't know. It's fine. It's fine.
I don't know. Maybe she just really wants to be back in the drama community. I mean, that's really where she came from. That could be it. Tiffany did the same fucking thing. That's why, because I'm feeling a very strong presence of Tiffany right now. I don't know why. Don't know why. She was bringing out how you all aren't traveling. Me and Justin don't have the fucking money. She's got the money. Me and Justin are not bringing in money.
I think you're bringing in a shitload of money. I also think it's just going right back out again. because you spend money on a lot of things, material things. And your mother, of course, as you mentioned, but you buy a lot of material things. So don't say that there is no money coming in, because that is horseshit.
Ain't that? Yes. Yes, an airline, fucking a $200 gift card. Yes, I gave it to her. Ungrateful? Yeah, you could say ungrateful. Yeah, you could say that. That's something, man. And then I had the nerve to give me the fucking evil eye over one bill. Classless, yeah. Classless, yeah. Yeah. Gina Diamond took her side. Did you know that? I said, you know what? Fine, that's fine. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with people taking sides. Just remember, when you take a side, fucking stay there. Yeah, and this whole thing about, oh, everybody's leaving Heels on the Ground. Go ahead. Why don't I make an exit video of why I'm leaving Heels on the Ground? When's the last time I did a true crime video?
Molly, I think you should stick to drama. I actually think that you're much better at drama. Stick to drama. Try not doxing. Good old-fashioned drama.
Think about it. When's the last time I did a true crime video? It's true.
I'm not sure what you call Dre McRae and that situation, but that was a tragic type accident, so therefore it's in the true crime category. So you are lying, and you have been doing that, and you've been blaming victims, and it was terrible what you did to them. So I think you just need to stop altogether with true crime, true tragic accidents, anything tragic. Just stay away from it, because you're a victim blamer.
Martini. I've not done any true crime. She's scared in public? Oh, I didn't know that. I know she got like some anxiety, and that's why she goes like that. That's what she told me. That's about it. That's all I know. I didn't know she gets scared in public. That's a terrible way to live. Yeah, it's a fucked up situation. When you have a friend that wants to kick you in the gut at this type of time, yeah, it's pretty fucked up. And it's a good indication of let them walk out the door and never fucking come back. It could be one, that she wants to get back into that drama community. Two, that her channel is doing very poorly. Or three, is that her pay pigs are not paying out as much as they used to. I don't know. She feels targeted in public? Really? Targeted? What? It's all in her head. Shit. I go out. I know people know who I am in this fucking town. I'm just like, la-di-da-di-da-da-da. People say something to me in a restaurant every time I'm out. Every time I'm out. I had a guy say, you do something really, really cool. I don't know what it is, but you do something really cool. Yep. I saw you. Oh my God. And it's the GOP's fault? It's the GOP's fault. Gotcha. Oh yeah, people see me all the time. Oh, she said she's racially profiled. Okay. No. No. It's Andrew. Hey, BullHorn Betty.
Hey.
Are you awake?
I just woke up. I went to bed early last night. I didn't even hear you call or nothing. I was sleeping.
Oh, okay. I'm live right now, but I have to ask you a question. Remember when you came to visit me?
Yeah.
All right. And remember how I paid for your flight? Can you pay me back for that flight?
Actually, you didn't pay for my flight.
I didn't pay for your flight?
You never gave me any, no, because you even offered to, and I said no. I said, no, and you came down to Georgia, remember? You came down. No, and you came down to Georgia, remember? You came down to Georgia, the least I can do is come to Pennsylvania.
Gotcha.
Yeah, what's up?
You didn't see what Mallory fucking did today? What she did to fucking me? Mallory went fucking balls to the wall and fucking hurt me. She fucking took a knife, twisted it. She threw a little on you, but she actually said that I paid for your ticket. And that
No.
All right, I'm glad you were able to, fix that up for us.
No, actually, the only thing that outside of the gas and stuff, really, the only thing was the chocolatier. I mean, you know. Oh, and the balloons and all that shit that we put at the Dobb residence.
Wow. So
I was even so hungry. I ordered pizza.
Yeah, right. Jesus.
Yeah, right. Jesus.
I'm like, I can't wait another minute. I'm sorry. Like, well, let me talk to Adrian and see what he wants. I'm ordering pizza.
Yeah. Yeah. Mallory made a video today. Why I left heels on the ground.
Oh, maybe that's what I heard somebody saying something in my chat, but I've been so busy researching cases that I didn't know what they were talking about. I don't know. They kind of took me off guard. I didn't know what they were talking about, so I just kind of blew it off. And I worked all day yesterday, so I just couldn't anymore. Oh, excuse me. Yeah. So, well, I'm sorry. It seems like that always seems to happen. You know, I don't know. I get my faith in everything just kind of wavers a little bit because we just fight.
We do.
You know,
well,
we all got to get on board. I mean, we're trying to help people. It doesn't really, you know, I don't know. I'm sorry, hon.
That's okay. Well, I have some good news. Vinny Politan messaged me and he told me he really enjoyed having Jonathan Riches on panel.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, and then of course they put me in Vanity Fair.
Really?
This lady, this Kathleen Hale, this reporter or whoever writes the stories. Well, one, she never even reached out to me for my side. I'm sorry, this goes straight to integrity of an article. And she writes about Reverend Donna, about how she said this, and this. But yet she puts this language in there that I'm somehow, I deal with rumor and misinformation. Yet she could not, she specifically stated what Reverend Donna stated that was inaccurate. She couldn't do anything for me except complain about one of my thumbnails that obviously offended her. It's like, well, you didn't hear the video that went along with it because, in all fairness, everything I've said about the Idaho 4 has been nothing but factual.
Stop. Come on, Betty. I can think of 2 things off the top of my head very quickly that you were not factual about. Like that recording that you put out. That you put that out as something to do with the Idaho 4. And that was wrong. And then you double down on that too. The second thing that comes to mind would be the 2 people that you said got arrested in their involvement with the Idaho 4 murders. In fact, those 2 people had nothing to do with it. So there's 2 things very quickly off the top of my head. And we know your whole channel is full of all kinds of bunk. So come on.
So I have no earthly idea. So I have no earthly idea where this lady came from, but then I realized I was going after Ashley Banfield so much and her and Steve Helling because of their bullshit, their stuff, and now all of a sudden one of their friends decides to do a little jab at me. So, but Brian Inton refused to say anything mean about me. It even stated in the article. Brian Inton refused to speak ill of Betty.
Let's be real here, Battery Betty.
Yeah.
So, anyways, but what all did she say? I mean, like I said, I didn't watch it. I didn't know anything about it.
It was very self-serving. It was very insensitive. It was very cold, shocking. It left a lot of people shocked. She never reached out to me as if there was any sort of problem, and I'll have nothing to do with her ever again. I mean, it was that bad.
Well, what set her off? Was it something that was said? Was it? I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Never came to me.
Was it anything particular?
Never came to me. Well, apparently you won't have her as a wrench.
I removed everybody's wrench. You don't even have a wrench in my chat right now because I had some crazy shit going on. I removed everybody except my mod. I think Justice for All is the only person else, the only creator that has a wrench in my chat right now. And it was nothing disrespectful. It was just I was having some shit. Dad burned. That was my soda. Just fell out of the fridge.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's nothing personal. And quite frankly, I don't even think of wrenches. I keep forgetting that wrenches mean so much more than what I think they mean.
I know.
Right.
And just assume that things were kaput. Where I'm sorry, but I'm not in a place right now where I can skedaddle and do everything that they need to be done.
Right.
It's just not my first priority. And she's upset that we're not inviting her places to travel.
Well, there hasn't been any cases.
That's what Justin said. That's what Justin said.
I mean, I've been sitting. I mean, you know me. I can't even stand sitting here, and I've been home for weeks outside of my DC trip, and that was, that had nothing. I mean, outside of me making it have something to do with children.
Well, you said it, Betty. We all know it was a Trump trip. But Betty wanted to have her subscribers pay for it. So Betty pretended it was for the children. I don't buy it for a second. I don't even believe you talk to anyone about any children. I think you're full of poop. Funded by your subs so you could go to a Trump rally. Good job, Betty.
DM'd me and was like, oh, well, I have you know that she met with people in the White House. And I was like, wow. Tell you what, you keep giving her all of your money because you deserve to be scammed. They didn't like that. But yeah, she was here. She was at CPAC. Now, let me just be very clear. There is nothing wrong with going to political rallies and everything that involves all of that stuff, right? That's not the issue here. The issue is she took money because she said she was going to use that money to go meet with private politicians and private meetings with lawyers to pass a law. And that's why she was going to DC. And instead, she spent the 4 days at Trump rallies for CPAC. I also find it, this is just a side note, just curious, right? So she sits there while a guy on stage trashes the shit out of trans people. And this is who Mallory wants to hang around with. That I don't understand. Like all these people, they all absolutely deserve each other. They're a bunch of clowns. I'm just waiting for the day that they start turning on each other. And because, wow, get your popcorn at that point. I don't understand how any of these people can be friends. I don't get it. But, you know, whatever. Whatever for the money, right, Mallory? Right? And of course, none of these people have jobs. None of them have jobs. Their entire existence is begging for money on the internet. Right? So, yeah. So there's a lot going on in this picture. I will note that the t-shirt that she's wearing, you can't see it. But yeah, I know that she doesn't make the t-shirts. It's one of her mods. I know who it is. But they run a business outside of their home selling these t-shirts. The problem is those t-shirts are breaking copyright law. More on that in the future stream. But yeah, so this is where she was for those 4 days. She was going to CPAC and hanging out with her friends. She was not meeting with lawyers, talking about the children. So that would be called a scam. When you take money for one thing and you spend it on something else. If she had raised money and said, give me a bunch of money, I want to go to CPAC, and then she took the money and went to CPAC, then great, that's her business to do that. But when she's taking money claiming that she's going to try to help the children and CPS and social workers, and then takes that money and instead goes to CPAC, that is what you call a scam.
Well, I couldn't say it any better myself. Definitely couldn't say it any better than Burnt Toast. So please, please go watch that full stream that she did just a day or two. By the time you watch this, maybe 2 days ago. It's a really great stream, and the link is in the description. And make sure you sub up to Burnt Toast. Thank you so much.
You know, that was more of a personal type of trip.
Gotcha. All right. So get your rest.
I wasn't going to take the trip without advocating for something. So.
Gotcha.
No, you mean you weren't going to take the trip without advocating for something so that you could ask for money and have it be paid for by somebody else, by a bunch of people who support you and care about you for some reason. So please, let's get it straight.
But anyways, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, honey. It's so crazy because I feel like I have all this shit going on, and then when I turn around, I finally get a chance to sit down and talk to people. Everything's so chaotic.
It's okay.
All right.
You don't need to
All right,
apologize. I'll talk to you
keep your
soon.
head up, and I'm going to pop in. I didn't know you were live when I called.
Don't
I just
worry.
happened to see the messages, so I
Not a problem. I'll talk to you soon.
All right. Hey, Justin, how are you?
Okay, I got 100 people and only Justin's talking. Interesting. You want a fucking party? You want a party? Bitch? Want a party? Me? Want to fucking rock with me? You fucking nut job? You liar? You fucking soulless demon? Thank you for proving to everybody what a shitbag you are today. And everybody telling me, tune in, listen to what she's saying. You want to talk about my mother like that? You want to talk about my mother? You want to go below the belt? Your choice. I would say, yeah, gloves are off, but I think I'm going to be one and done with you because you are so far down there. You are never, ever going to be on my level, ever. In life, on anything, on any fucking level, will you ever be on my level? I don't hurt people when they are down.
I don't hurt people when they are down.
Excuse me, bitch.
And I certainly do not tell anybody who has a mother with cancer that they have crocodile tears. How dare you? Who the fuck are you? You're supposed to be a comedian? You're supposed to be intelligent? What the fuck happened to you? You're just like the rest of them. And you want to know something? Oh, she said she's hotter than me? Oh. She said she's hotter than me. I never seen a more ugly fucking woman in my life. And that's the truth, honey.
It's harsh.
Makeup's not going to help you. You're gargantuan. Magilla Gorilla, you are fucking gargantuan. All right? You will never be on my fucking level. You live in a goddamn barn, okay? You carry a shitty fucking Coach purse. You have no fucking friends. Nobody liked you. You got kicked out of fucking Boyd. You got kicked out of the drama fucking channels. And guess what? I'm going to really lay it on you now. You'll never fucking win against me. Ever. Because you want to know what's going to happen? I'll tell you what's going to fucking happen. Oh, you motherfuckers ain't ready for this. Why is she doing this? No one knows. I'll tell you something. You want to know something about Mallory?
You want to know something about Mallory?
She wants to act all fucking tough. She's not. You want to know the truth about Mallory? She can't handle those roach channels talking about her. Right, Mallory? You think you're hot shit? You think Molly Golightly's your fucking content? All I have to do is ignore you. Right, Mallory? And you know, the worst thing that could possibly happen is this be my last video towards you. Right, Mallory? Right, Mallory?
Right, Mallory?
Right, Mallory? Right, Mallory? Because I'm going to tell you a little secret, people. Those roach channels, right? That she hates so much, that she frowns upon so much, she watches them. And if they say something bad about her, right? She says something, oh, it bothers her. Roach Channel says something about me. I don't even watch it. Doesn't bother me. Mallory, I'm going to manifest. And I'm going to hope that these roach channels make you their fucking content. Because it's going to eat you up inside.
meet you up inside.
Bye.
You know it's hard out here for a real.
To do, yeah, I'm always on the move. If you get in my way, you'll catch a 1 and 2. Got a clear view, penthouse vision mood. To the top, I'm gon' pop, you gon' see me soon. Of winning, living like I'm a millionaire. Got a vision, I'm willing to do anything to get there. Man, I'm driven and building something that people calling rare. Always prepared, I'll teach you when I get there. Taking lessons, it's a blessing. Only happy when progressing. I don't ever second guess it. Know your path, get obsessive. Have a mentor that's aggressive. Teach you things, have objectives. Changing lives from depressive all to something so impressive.
Yeah, we all have things standing in the way of our wildest dreams. You gotta tell them how it be. Move out the way or get buried underneath. I said move, bitch, get out of my way. Move, bitch, get out of my way. Move, bitch, get out of my way.
Move, bitch, out my motherfucking way.
Yeah, we all have things standing in the way of our wildest dreams. You gotta tell them how it be. Move out the way or get buried underneath. I said move, bitch, get out of my way. Get out my way, move, bitch, get out my way.
Yo, bitch, got my motherfucking way. I get it daily, kid, work so hard I'm off the grid. But you can find me in the zone, getting after it. It takes work, you don't need to be talented. That's for people who are lazy, want it fast and quick. I got goals, they never get old in my soul. I'm on a roll, I'm going all in, never fold. I'm in control, the driver's seat is made of gold. I'll teach you how to do it one day when my story's told.
Yeah, we all have things standing in the way of our wildest dreams. You gotta tell them how it be. Move out the way or get buried underneath. I said move, bitch, get out of my way.